Hi guys, welcome back to an episode of DB Cars, and today's episode I'll be reviewing GetGo Volkswagen Touran. So let's dive straight to this video right now. Alright then, so here is the Volkswagen Touran from GetGo itself. So overall there isn't any obvious damage to the car itself. Overall it's still a very decent condition. So yeah, basically no over damage to this car other than these two small one right here on the dent itself. But overall car condition wise, it's still not that bad, I would say, other than some stuff right here itself. So yeah, overall car condition wise is still absolutely decent. So let me just show you guys the trunk space before I show you guys the rear as well as the front of the car. So let me just show you guys the rear of the car right now, which is here. So basically to access the trunk space is basically just need to press on this lever right at the bottom of the Volkswagen emblem. So yeah, just put that, and the trunk will basically open right up itself. So basically this is the trunk space for the vehicle itself, which is quite big because it is technically a 7-seater, but with the rear 2-seat folded down, you see got quite a lot of space itself. So yeah, but in the rear you technically get a small cup holder on either side, which is quite good thing. And technically I'll show you there's an option which you actually could remove this 3-seat itself by pulling on that lever itself. So yeah, but I'm not going to do that because this is a car sharing firms, which I'm not definitely going to do that at all. So yeah, right at the bottom you got some shelf thing right here itself, but overall quite a good amount of space for the rear of the Touran itself. So now let me just show you guys the rear seat of the car. So let's dive straight to that. Alright then, so yeah, now let me just show you guys the third row seating option for the Volkswagen Touran itself. So basically to access the third row seating in the Volkswagen Touran is very simple and easy to use itself. So basically, as you guys can see, there's a lever on all three sides of the middle row seat itself. So basically, in order to access the third row itself, just need to pull on this lever right here itself. Pull on this and just basically just use both hands to slide forward, and there should be a catch where you could also tilt the seat forward so that you're able to access the third row seat more easily itself. So let me just do that off camera wise, and I will catch you guys in the back row of the Volkswagen Touran. Alright then, so yeah, right now I'm in the third row option for the Volkswagen Touran itself, and oh boy, it is definitely a struggle to get into the third row seating for adults itself, because you might be wondering why these two seats are down itself. Well, initially I mentioned to you guys just now before the previous clip was this seat has to be down in order to get into the rear, but I think there is I'm not too sure whether the instructions were clear enough, but if you guys can see the instruction right there itself, basically just telling you how to fold the seat down itself. So basically as what I mentioned earlier on, you just pull on that lever at the front of the seat itself, then you have to pull on this second lever itself, which is to fold down the seat into its like compact form. Then you're able to get into the seat itself. Then one thing you have to know is there isn't really a big enough space for adult like us to get into the back, because I'm not too sure why, but I feel getting in and out of the procedure is much better than the BMW 216i or the BMW 216 GT that GetGo has remaining. They have some of them, a few in their fleet left. I think that is that has much better entry and exit procedure of getting in and out to third row seating compared to the Touran itself. Touran itself, I think if you want to put someone in the back, I think just leave it to the kids. The kids won't have any issue in getting to the back itself. If not, I think this car, just safe to say, is much better as a 5-seater option. A 7-seater option is a bit squeezed, because if I were to put the seat back up to its original position, which this is to its maximum right here itself, which I should, let me just slide over and show you guys. Yeah, this is not comfortable at all. Let me just pan my camera around, show you guys. So yeah, basically this is how it looks like if, let's see, those two seats right there were folded up, and me as a young adult sitting right here in the back is not really the best for a long journey wise. I will definitely get very cramped up the third row seating of the Volkswagen Touran itself. So probably the best, I would prefer the middle row seat itself. So yeah, legroom wise can really see, obviously there's no space enough. I don't really have any space left like basically. Headroom wise, about a fist of headroom wise left itself. So yeah, now let me just show you guys the middle row seat right now, and also let me just get out the third row seating for the Touran itself. So just give me a sec. Alright then, so right now I'm in the middle, the center seating for the Volkswagen Touran itself. So yeah, like what I mentioned in the previous clip just now, the getting in and out is really not the prettiest itself. So safe to say, I think this car is better suited for a 5-seater, or just if you want a 7-seater option, just throw the kids back on. Just throw the kids safely in the third row seat. The third row seat and it's the best option. But right now in the center seating, what do you get for this car wise itself? Well, you get very big storage bin right here to put your stuff. If you want to, you got your window switches right here itself. Your handle to close the door. Don't really handle to get out of the car. You also get some very nice small grab handle right here, grab hold onto. You get this very nice small hook right here to hook your stuff onto if you want to. And same for the nearly all four sides of the car itself. So yeah, for the passenger right here, when they're sitting, what do they see itself? Well, basically you get some small storage pocket right here itself on either side. You got an AC vent right here if you want to close or open the vent itself, and they could adjust it accordingly. But feeling this from my point of view, it looked a bit stiff, so there might be some trouble adjusting the air vents in the back itself. So yeah, you also get this very nice 12-volt socket outlet right here if you want to charge your phone in the back of the car. A very nice storage, a center cup holder if you want to put your drinks. If not, yeah, I think it just mainly is for a cup holder itself. So yeah, headroom wise, what, how is it like? Well, this is not, I would say this is somewhat adjusted to my driving position wise. So in the back itself, not really the best itself. I got about a fist of legroom wise, and headroom wise not too bad, cause it is slightly much better than the third row seating itself lah. So yeah, basically I got almost like 1.5 to 1.25 about there, cause technically you're sitting very close to the sloping roof line itself, so it might eat into the headroom itself lah. So yeah, in the rear for the third row seat, how does it feel like? Well, one good thing is the seats are elevated on the same height itself, so you don't really get a discrepancy. You don't really feel the difference. Let's say if you sit in normal sedan, you get either a slight bump in the center seat and a lower indentation, a lower sitting position on the left side or right side itself. But for the Volkswagen Touran, is all on the same height itself, so that's a good thing. For the center seating, the legroom wise, almost about a fist or legroom wise if I were to adjust according to the passenger driving position. But if not, then if you just different seat adjustment wise, then probably about 2 finger left itself. So yeah, how does it feel like to have, if let's say this were to carry 7 people in this car itself? Definitely might, I don't know, I might feel a squeeze in it, but at the same time not really though. But as you know, this is technically an MPV itself, so it is built to carry 7 people or at least 5 people in this car itself. So I would maybe say you might be touching shoulder to shoulder in this car itself, but at the same time not really though. But I think if you were to carry kids in this car itself, I would say there won't be any issue, because kids, they're quite small itself, and there'll be you know, you as sitting in the center itself won't have any issue itself lah. But like I mentioned earlier on, I think just throw them right in the back itself. The back is, I feel, is built for the kids. The center seating mainly built for the adults itself. So yeah, okay. What else do you get in the center seat itself? Well, you got this very nice light which can be turned on when the car doors are open. If not, you can just twist it the knob on either side to turn either side individually itself. So right now I'm twisting to this side, which is to on for the right hand side. If I want both, I can just twist it more to the right, set back to center for when the car doors are open, then back to the left is for the left hand side, and even more to the left is just turn off itself. So yeah, very cool and interesting cookiness of the Touran itself. So yeah, before I show you guys the front of the car itself, let me just show you guys this. I think this is the unique selling point for the Touran itself, which is mainly to build for the families itself. Which in my last my first rental experience trying out this car itself, I definitely love it a lot because there's a lot of storage space you get for this car itself. So one thing you get is you get this very big storage space right here, which you could put a lot of stuff right here itself. If let's say you run out of space right there, you could put even more stuff right here. There's even more stuff you could put right here. Let's say this is filled up, no worries, you can put your little box right there itself, or in that space right there itself. So yeah, lastly, also got more space right in the center console itself. So there's even more space which you don't get, I think, in the Sienna or the Toyota Wish itself. So yeah, plus speaking of storage space itself, same thing. If you could, for the passenger, if they want to put their stuff, they could put it right in the side of the door bin itself. If not, they could also have access to the center storage right at the top itself. So yeah, and maybe the driver and passenger on the front, they could access to the storage compartment right there itself. Which I don't know how they're going to, let's say you rent this car out for maybe 1 or 2 days. I don't know how you're going to manage the storage option, but that is up to you guys itself. So yeah, but other than that, let me see what do I see for this car. Oh yeah, you got some smaller hooks right here. Is that the pillar of the car itself? One for driver and passenger side as well. So yeah, and then let me just get out the car right now and let me just show you guys the front of the car itself. So let's do that. So alright then, now let me just step out the car itself. So getting out is not really a big problem because if you're in the center seating itself, your entry and exit is quite big because the doors open do quite wide itself. So yeah, okay, let's move close. Yeah, you got something, got slam it real high itself. So yeah, alright then, now let me just show you guys the front of the Volkswagen Touran itself. So this is basically how it looks like. Quite simple and classy itself. So basically if you guys didn't know already, this is actually the first generation Touran that Volkswagen built, but this is the facelifted one that they did. I can't remember when, but the title of the video say it itself already. So yeah, but let me just touch back to the point of the storage space which I mentioned just now itself. So like what I mentioned, you got this not very big storage space for this car itself, but you get some cup holders, very weirdly placed cup holders right here itself, and some more space right down below there itself. So yeah, moving on, you got some more space right here itself. So basically you got some this is a small space itself to put your stuff like your wallet or your phone right here itself. So yeah, and I think this should be a CD thing, but no, sorry, not a CD thing. The CD thing right here for the entertainment is right at the top itself. So yeah, but you got at the bottom, you just got your traction control button right there itself. So yeah, and you got this very nice 12, I think this should be a 12 volt socket outlet to charge your phone if you want to, and that's probably it for this car itself. Moving on, you got your gear selector right here itself. So basically you got park, reverse, neutral drive and sports mode. So basically for this car itself, there isn't really any reversing camera itself. So the only reversing thing that you get for this Touran itself is its reversing sensor. So you got to basically just got to rely on your surroundings itself when you're reversing this car itself, plus also the reversing sensor on telling you how close or how far you are from the object you're reversing into itself. So yeah, moving on, you got your two more cup holders right here if you want to put your stuff. You got a very nice center console right here itself, which you could put some stuff right in there itself. Unfortunately, I think the center console is a little bit weird because as you guys can see, the storage is very, I won't say narrow, but it's very weirdly shaped like a rectangle itself. So I don't think you can put your bag inside itself, but I think probably if you can put your bag, you could probably put it right there itself, but not here itself. So yeah, alright, moving, oh yeah, you got auxiliary port right here to plug in your whatever shit that you want to plug into here itself. So yeah, also another thing to share about this center armrest is basically this could be adjusted according to your height. So basically right now is to its lowest. If you adjust it higher, you can raise up and it could just rest it on just like that. If you want to set it, you can just go all the way up and down. Then just to do it this way, down, and yeah, basically that. So yeah, moving on, you got right now I'll be talking to you guys about the AC controls for the Touran itself. So basically for the AC controls, what do you get? Well, basically on one side you got your temperature gauge for the passenger itself. So basically it will just show on this small screen right here itself. Same for the driver's side as well. So yeah, got front and rear. This is your max defrost for the rear, if I'm not wrong, or I can't remember. This is either the front or back. I remember I did try it before, but I can't remember that much already. So yeah, do apologize for that itself. But moving on, the center itself, you got your fan speed control button right here with this. You got your fan control speed button, which could be adjusted using this knob in the center itself. Or if you want to, you can just press auto climate control and basically just adjust accordingly itself. So yeah, if you want to turn off, just press off and you'll be off. If you want it to be sync on both sides, so basically the sync is just for the temperature itself. You just press sync and both sides, the driver and passenger side, will be adjusted accordingly, but will be the same itself. So yeah. For the driver's side, basically the same thing. You got a knob to adjust the temperature. This is for turn on your AC itself, and this to blast the fan itself, full speed itself. So yeah, right at the top you guys got your auto, recirculator air. This is basically just how the airflow will be blowing at you. So basically this only got two functions: is to blow at you into your face or blow beneath you, your legs itself. So yeah, and this is for the front windscreen thing itself. So yeah, in the center you get that's your headlight button itself. So it's very simple itself. And you got your AC vents right here, and you got your knob right here to adjust the fans icon slab itself. So yeah, oh yeah, I just remember this is the another storage option that you get for the Touran itself, which is right at the front, right at the top itself, which you could put even more stuff here itself. So yeah. Alright then, so yeah, that is probably it for this car wise itself. Infotainment wise, later on I'll just touch on it real quick, because this is an aftermarket one. So I won't really go too in depth about it, but probably I'll just show you how to connect to the Bluetooth itself if you guys want to know more about it itself. So yeah. Alright then, now let's move on to the stocks itself on either side itself. So basically the stocks on either side are very simple itself. So as you guys know, this is a Continental car itself, so hence the indicators will be on the left hand side. So basically the indicators are very simple. On the left side is very simple itself. So your indicators down or up. You got your cruise control button right here itself, which you could do so basically to set cruise control button, just press down, then it will set the speed that you want. Then to resume, just press on top. To activate high beam should be this, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this to activate high beam itself. And to activate the high beam channel, just need to push forward and the high beam will be activated itself. So yeah. Alright then, this is not too sure what this is about, but I think this should be regarding the distance between the car in front of you itself. So yeah. Moving on to the other side of the stock, you got your wiper stocks button right here itself. So basically you got your main one, which is right here itself. So to activate it, just go all the way up or all the way down, and one down to just one side of the wiper itself. So yeah, and to activate the rear wiper, just need to press on this. Yeah, I think it should be this button itself. So yeah, probably I will test it out later itself. So yeah, and this button right here is just the trick formation itself on the center screen right here, which I also will show you guys later on as well. So yeah. Alright then, now let's move on to the last few buttons on the side right here itself. So basically this is your instrument brightness itself. You got your headlight dimming button right here, and you got your light control switches right here itself. So basically this way to adjust your regular headlight, you activate the fog light itself. So basically if you set the auto, the headlight will just turn on automatically when it senses the environment is very dark itself. So yeah. Alright then, now let me just show you the window switches right now itself. So basically you got your 4 window switches right here itself, which could be adjusted electronically from the driver's side itself. If not the passenger, actually technically it could also adjust it itself. So yeah. You also got your switch right here to prevent people from rolling down the window itself. And that's probably it for the bottom part. Moving on, you got your door release handle to get out the car, got your unlock button, and this is your window adjusting button right here. So technically when you use, in my opinion, I think when you rent this car for the first time, you might be a little bit confused because the layout is a little bit weird. But to adjust the left mirror, which is right there itself, you just need to tilt the knob right here to the down, and you just adjust it accordingly using the knob right here itself. So yeah, and if you want to do the right hand side, just go all the way up and just adjust it the same way itself. To fold the mirrors in, just press this and it will fold the mirrors in itself. So yeah, alright then, so that's probably it for all the controls right here itself. And lastly, this car itself unfortunately doesn't really provide you with a key, so it's the same thing as the Mitsubishi Lancer itself. So you just got to fold the brake itself and just press stop button and the car will turn on itself. So yeah, alright then, last few switches right here itself. You got your sun visor itself, which got a mirror, a very nice mirror right here itself. Same for the other side as well. So yeah, alright then, lastly you got switches right here which can be turned on individually if you want to. If not, it also turn on when the car does are open itself. So yeah, so just this is when even though the doors are open now, you can actually technically turn on the switch and the light could be turned on individually on each side itself. If not, you know, you just leave it on. So yeah, alright then, now let me just turn on the car for you guys to show you guys some of the features. So basically on the brake itself and just pressing hold and the car will turn on. So just like that. So just let it sit for a few moments to prompt all the system up. So yeah, let me just show you guys the screen right here itself for the time being. So basically to adjust the screen itself, it should be this. Okay, sorry, not this. This is to reset the function button itself. So yeah, let me just run through if you can remember some function. Okay, this is basically turn off your cruise control itself. So yeah, as you can see, this is now off. On, you can just see it, then you just press set and you set the speed itself. So yeah, turn off just this way itself. So yeah, I think to adjust the screen right here, you just need to press on this button and you just cycle through. No, sorry, this is to adjust the trip information itself. So yeah, I think the other side one, let me see. Okay, that doesn't work. So yeah, that's the downside. So let me see. Oh yeah, my bad. It's this button to adjust the screen right there itself. So yeah, I think for the rear wire. Okay, yeah, my bad. My apologies if there's any misconfusion, but let me see. I have to figure out the wheel wiper later on. But here's the infotainment itself. So yeah, basically just go to menu itself, then just go to telephone and just press setup. Let me see, setup. I would probably suggest you to just use your own phone as navigation devices itself. So yeah, probably it's this. That's right. Yeah, probably, yeah, if you guys are in a rush to do this, it might take a while. If not, if you have a passenger right beside you, probably could I can do it for you itself. So yeah, probably I'll just skip this portion part right here itself. So if you guys want to basically I think it will just take yeah, that's successful. Yeah, this is already the second attempt. Yeah, probably I wouldn't recommend you guys using the Bluetooth on this phone itself. Probably just stick to your regular phone itself. So yeah. Alright then, that's probably it for this car. Let me just figure out the rear wiper thing, and I'll get back to you on that. So yeah. Alright then, so I managed to figure out the rear windscreen wiper itself. So basically, based on what I searched on Google itself, basically they are saying is if the front windscreen wiper is on, the rear windscreen wiper will automatically turn on by itself when it's basically it will automatically turn on when the front is on itself. So yeah, plus also it also automatically be activated if the reverse gear is activated itself. So yeah, okay, I forgot to mention about, let me just talk to you guys, share with you guys how to adjust the steering and the seat for this car, right? So to adjust the steering wise is very simple itself. Just need to pull on this lever wise and the steering wheel will drop and you can just adjust it accordingly itself. So yeah, to lock it, just need to lock this back up in place and it will lock itself. So yep, for the seat itself, very simple as well. Just need to locate the lever somewhere around if I could find it somewhere. But let me just show you how to adjust the seat height itself. So to adjust the seat height, just this thing right here itself. Unfortunately, you can't really adjust the angle of the seat anymore because it's been broken also. If you want to, you can try to risk it by adjusting it, but it's very hard. Let me tell you that straight off the bat itself. So yeah, let me see if I could. Oh yeah, and wondering how to open the fuel door, it's right there itself. So it's somehow very weirdly placed where once you close the door, you can't really see the fuel release switches itself. So yeah, let me see if I could locate that. Oh yeah, my bad, it's right there, right here. So just need to pull on that and it will basically just slide the seat forward and backward itself. Basically this contraption is the same thing as the Opel itself. So yeah, and the same for the passenger side itself. Passenger side basically is closer towards the center console itself. Driver also the same thing, so closer to it itself. So yeah, and that is all I have to say for this video itself. If you guys enjoy the video itself, do turn the subscribe button down right below to see more videos like this, or click subscribe and click to see my 2 other videos. And with that, I'll see you guys in my next video.